Hello and welcome to Qdot, your go-to channel for in-depth discussions on management systems and everything related to ISO standards. I am Rizwan Siddiqui, your host, and today we will be diving deep into a crucial topic that often gets overlooked but plays a pivotal role in every ISO standard: corrective actions. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell icon so you are notified whenever we upload new content. Your support helps us bring more valuable insights straight to your screen. First thing first, what is a corrective action? According to the ISO 9001 standard, corrective action is defined as an action to eliminate the cause of a nonconformity and to prevent its recurrence. It goes beyond just fixing the issue at hand by addressing the root cause to ensure that the problem does not happen again. Corrective actions are integral to the ISO 9001 standard, which requires organizations to take necessary steps to identify and correct nonconformities while making changes to prevent them from recurring. This systematic approach is crucial for maintaining quality and continuous improvement in any business processes. Now, why are corrective actions so significant? Well, think of your organization as a ship. Non-conformities are like small leaks that, if ignored, can sink the ship over time. Corrective actions are the measures that not only patch up the leaks but reinforce the structure to withstand future challenges. Corrective actions are crucial for continuous improvement. They prevent problems from repeating, improve processes, enhance customer satisfaction, and ensure compliance with the legal and regulatory requirements. It's a proactive approach to sustain quality and efficiency. Let me show you a practical example to emphasize the importance of corrective actions. Imagine your company receives supplies from a trusted supplier. During incoming quality control, some faults are identified and the supplies are rejected. You contact the supplier, inform them of the situation, and they promptly collect the problematic supply and replace it with fresh, corrected stock. The issue seems resolved and the case is closed. However, during the next batch, the same problem occurs and the situation repeats. Each time, your team spends valuable time inspecting, documenting, and coordinating with the supplier while the cycle continues. Without implementing a proper corrective action, you are caught in a loop, wasting resources, time, and manpower. This is where corrective actions makes a difference. Instead of addressing the issue superficially, you conduct a root cause analysis, find out why the problem is recurring, and take steps to ensure it doesn't happen again. Perhaps the supplier needs to update their quality control procedures or inspect their processes more rigorously. Addressing this root cause will save time, reduce cost, and prevent future disruptions. So, what's the core purpose of implementing corrective actions? The main goal is not just problem solving, but problem prevention. By tackling the root cause, organizations prevent the recurrence of the same issue. This is where corrective actions differentiate themselves from simple corrections, which only deal with immediate issues without addressing underlying causes. Now, ISO 9001 specifically requires that organizations determine the root cause of nonconformities, evaluate the need for actions to prevent a recurrence, implement corrective actions appropriate to magnitude of the problem and its impact, review the effectiveness of the corrective actions taken, and the last, document and maintain records of the process. The standard makes it clear that organizations must have a structured approach to not just fix issues but to eliminate them at their source. This requirement ensures that processes are continuously improved and aligned with best practices. Now let's talk about how to take corrective actions the right way. It's a multi-step process and doing it properly is key to achieving long-term success. One powerful tool for root cause analysis is the 5W1H technique, which stands for what, where, when, why, who, and how. Here is how you can apply it. Number one, what? What exactly happened clearly defines the non-conformity. Number two, where? Where did it happen? Identify the location or process involved. Number three, when? When did it happen? Pinpoint the time frame or event sequence. Number four, why did it happen? This is where you dig deep, often using the 5 whys technique to peel back layers of causes. Number five, who was involved? Consider who was performing the task or impacted by it. Number six, the last one, how did it happen? Understand that series of events or conditions that led to non-conformity. Applying this 5W1H technique ensures that your analysis is comprehensive and leads to effective corrective action plans. It is worth noting that leadership plays a critical role in the success of corrective actions. When top management shows a commitment to addressing non-conformities and encourages a culture of open communication, it sets the tone for the entire organization. Leaders should ensure that resources are allocated to properly investigate issues and that teams feel empowered to report problems without fear of blame. This proactive approach fosters trust and collaboration. Now let's discuss some common pitfalls organizations face when handling corrective actions and how to avoid them. The very top, number one, jumping to conclusions. One of the most common mistakes is not conducting a thorough root cause analysis. Without understanding the real cause, corrective actions are likely to fail. Use the 5W1H technique to ensure your analysis is thorough. Sometimes organizations take superficial steps that only address the surface issue. For example, adding a training session without checking if there is an underlying process issue is ineffective. Number three, poor follow-up. Implementing a corrective action and assuming it's effective without follow-up is risky. Always verify if the action has had the intended result. Number four, the last one, insufficient documentation. Remember, corrective actions without proper documentation can become problematic during audits and when trying to track recurring issues. Let's look at another real-world scenario that exemplifies the power of effective corrective action. A mid-sized electronic manufacturer experienced repeated failures in one of its product lines. After several patch fixes and corrections, the problem persisted. They finally conducted a root cause analysis using the 5W1H method and discovered that a component supplier's quality control was inconsistent. By working closely with the supplier to improve their processes and implementing stricter incoming inspections, the company eliminated the defect permanently. This not only resolved the issue but also improved supplier relationships and enhanced product quality, proving how thorough corrective actions can yield far-reaching benefits. Finally, let's wrap up by revisiting the impact on organizations that don't prioritize corrective actions. We have touched on how this can lead to recurring issues, resource drain, and regulatory troubles. But let's take it a step further. Ignoring corrective actions can create a culture of complacency. Employees may start to feel that addressing problems is not a priority, which can erode overall morale and engagement. On the flip side, organizations that actively pursue thorough corrective actions build a culture of continuous improvement. This mindset is infectious. It encourages teams to find better ways of working, fosters innovation, and contributes to long-term success. If there is one key takeaway from today's episode, it is don't underestimate the power of corrective action. They are not just a checkbox on an audit form, they are a strategic tool that can make your organization stronger, more efficient, and more competitive. So, I encourage you to take a hard look at your processes and think about how your organization handles corrective actions. Are you digging deep enough to find the root causes? Are you implementing lasting solutions? If not, now is the time to start. Thank you for tuning in to this episode on corrective actions. I hope this has shed some light on why they are integral to ISO standards and how taking them seriously can transform your organization. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and share this episode with your colleagues or anyone who could benefit from understanding the importance of corrective actions. Your support helps us keep bringing you these valuable discussions. Until next time, stay proactive and committed to continuous improvement. Let's see you in the next episode. Thank you.